Hello guys and welcome to Squidgyfaceplays, and today I'm going to be building a blacksmith for my little town here on Snailcraft. Now, as you can probably see, I've already made a little start on a wall and an entrance to the city. This is going to be like the main entrance to the city, and there's going to be like obviously a whole wall going around it. This is just the start. I've got no plans on finishing or even doing anything much to this at the moment. So basically what my plan is today is this little area here, this little like open spot right here is going to be the blacksmith. So like as you come into the city, so like as you walk into the city or town, whatever you want to call it, the first thing you're going to see to your right is going to be the blacksmith. It's going to be maybe a couple of somethings here, and then obviously my house there. And then you're going to be led down this little trail, down these stairs, and into the main area of the city. That's the plan. Don't know how well that's going to turn out. I don't know honestly how I'm going to build this. I'm not a big builder of things like this because I'm just not sure how to go about designing it. Like I'll probably end up building it something similar to the house, but obviously, like I said, with a blacksmith feel to it. If you know what I mean. I don't know. Like I'll figure something out. First thing we're going to do is go back to the house and get some supplies, because obviously we can't do it without supplies. And I'm going to keep it the same colour scheme and like material scheme as the house. So mainly just cobblestone and stone, stuff like that. Actually, whilst I'm here, let me just take a few bits and a few bobs out of the furnace and put things into the furnace, blah blah blah. Something I can show you down here is everything is now nice and mostly organised. We've got all like our woods here. You got like stones and stuff here, which is there. I don't think I've got actually enough room for the cobblestone. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's there, is it? Yeah. Okay. So the cobblestone, like the extra cobblestone's here, but then I'm going to show you this. So I've got all of this dirt, and then I've also got in these chests over here a lot more. Like literally, if anyone on this server needs dirt, I'm your boy. Like, let me know. We've got all of our woods and stuff here, but what I'm going to quickly do is just chuck these in here because I don't need these on me right now. Let me grab a few bits of cobblestone. Have I got cobblestone fences? No, I haven't, so I'm going to need some cobblestone fences. Grab a few bits of wood. Okay guys, so I have my materials. Now let's go kind of plan out where, what, how, if that makes all sense. So we've obviously got to plan on where it's going to be placed, and also how we're going to get this done, how we're going to build this. Now, I feel like the house part of the blacksmith should be like around about this area, and it should like kind of maybe curve round into like a courtyard that's going to be like here. I don't honestly know. So at least we know where the wall is, so we can plan near the wall. Let me get a crafting table. Oh my god. Ah. Go away. Oh my god. Go away. Ah. Here's the problem with building at night. All of this stuff. Okay, so I need a crafting table still. To grab a crafting table. Now, my plan is hopefully a good plan. I don't know yet. We'll put it there. My plan is cobblestone walls is what's going to separate. I say separate lightly because I don't know if that's actually how I'm going to have it. So we're going to have. Okay, right. So yeah, maybe that. I don't know. Okay, so there's the starter. Like, okay, that's the start. That's all I know so far. So we've got. We're gonna go like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then another one here. And another 3 up. Okay, so that's our basis so far, right? What I'm gonna do is I know that's gonna be there. That's my plan for that. I know that for a fact. Oh, that looks terrible. Never, just ignore that. That honestly looks terrible. Yeah, I'm struggling for an idea for this, just because I don't usually build blacksmiths, if that makes sense. I don't know. We'll figure something out, right? So I know. Okay, this is my plan. So courtyard is here, right? So we've got our courtyard here. Then this is going to be like a sheltered area where the furnace is actually going to be like a nice big furnace. And I feel like the house should be like here maybe. But it's not going to be a big house. I know that for a fact. Like, I'm not going to build a big house. Maybe a one-story house at the most. Okay, so maybe in line with this part of the wall. Maybe if we go back a bit, so we go like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe here. Maybe back a bit more. 1, 2. Okay, so that's 4, 5, 6, maybe 6. Go 6 back, and hopefully that'll look alright. I think I think that will be enough room to go through here into the courtyard and all that sort of fancy jazz. Okay, for the actual house, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Usually I work on a 3x3 system like I did with my house. But this is going to be half 5x5, half 3x3, if that makes sense. So, like, I don't know, I feel like it'll just work out a little bit better for being a blacksmith. I don't know. I'm just speculating, because I don't know, I could have it like that, but at the same time, I don't know. It's all too confusing. I haven't even got an axe. What's going on? I'm actually trying to build a blacksmith. I've not even got an axe. This is why we need a blacksmith to keep us well stocked on all of our supplies. Well, actually, to be fair, the main purpose of this blacksmith, this is the reason why I'm building it, is because I want a place to put like an auto furnace, but I don't want to put it in my house. I want it to be in part of the town, so it's all nice and neat and stuffs. Right, okay, so 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is gonna be very tight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, that's what she said. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Actually, this might look really cool, like just hanging from the side, like just chilling. Like, hey, yeah, what you doing? What are you saying? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this bit I'm gonna have go in 2, 4, and then come out. Oh no! Don't do that to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all I'm gonna go and do is I'm gonna go and do the basic outline to this, and I will be back when I've done the basic outline to this. Okay, so we now have the outline for the blacksmith's house, but we haven't got into the main yard of it. So, like, this is obviously going to be the yard where the furnace is going to be, and we haven't done that yet because obviously I want to get the main house portion sorted first. Now, with that house, I did mainly like a very, very massive mixture of different materials, items, stuff like that. And I'm not going to do it for this house. This house is mainly going to be cobblestone and wood. And that's literally going to be it. The only bit that's going to be different and that's going to be stone brick is the actual furnace itself. And that's a very weird design choice, I know. But here's my theory behind it. That's like an expense. Say if this was an actual like town and city, that is going to be an expensive house. That's like a nice top tier house. It's got loads of different materials, loads of nice looking things. And then this is going to be a blacksmith, and it's going to be raw materials, cobblestone, wood, barely anything else. So that's my plan. That's my theory. So I'm going to go ahead, build the house section of this. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do it as a speed build or what. But I'm going to go ahead and build like the house section of this. And okay, so if you're following along and you're actually wanting to build this with me, like I said, like for me, this is just coming straight out my head. I'm just kind of making this up as I go along. So if you're wanting to follow along, essentially what I've done is I've gone along, done 4 high beams along all of these, connected them all up, added a little bit on the edge, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to now go in with some cobblestone and just fill all this in. Like, as best as I can, really. See, seems as though this is just going to be a very rustic house building thing. So yeah, I'm going to go do that. Maybe add some windows, some doors, and then start on the roof. Okay, guys. So our roof is, oh my god, Jesus. Oh my god, I didn't even notice him there, you little. Oh my goodness. That was not good. That could have been bad. I was gonna say the roof and everything else is now done. I just need to add a few details in like the middle of the roof and stuff like that. And then we can just move on to the forge. Oh god, that actually scares me a little bit. Oh Christ. Whew. So yeah, I'm literally just gonna be adding little bits of detail here and there now, like little details that shouldn't really matter to me this much at this stage, but I feel like if I just get the house part finished first, then the added on blacksmithy bit, which is this bit at the side, is just going to come easier. So I want to go in, add the little details in the roof and stuff like. Also, the roof actually kind of confused me because it kind of goes there. So like in the middle, like there, it goes down and then back up again and over there because I did the corner too tight in the middle, and it's like, I'll show you what I mean. Like in the middle, it's like this, so it's like really tight corner in the middle. So I had to kind of improvise with the roof a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go and just, you know, sort everything out, put stuff into the roof, make the roof look all pretty and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'll bring you back on another progress update after I've done that. Okay guys, so I would happily say that the house portion of this build is done. I'm going to take a quick walk round / through it all just so you can see it. So the outside, it looks very plain, very boring because it's just a basic living area for someone. It's not going to be like the best place to live because it's going to be a working home. It's all the same along the back, obviously, apart from the sides. Obviously, I couldn't figure out the best course of action to do for these sides, so I just kind of built them down into the, you know, into the little bank itself, so it looks like it is, you know, the structures go quite deep. For the inside, I mentioned this before. The reason why I've got two doors is because there's going to be two entrances. So this entrance here is like your shop entrance, if you will. So like, obviously you'd come here, like the customers would come here to order their stuff and leave. I put a nice bit of decoration. I didn't really know what to put in here because I'm not really used to doing like a storefront. I'm not that used to it. I don't know. So yeah, this leads into the kitchen, which I've done in like a very rough, rustic pattern, like the same as my other house, my actual house, except it's made out of like obviously diorite and andesite. Yeah, diorite and andesite. To still give it the tiled floor look, but make it look more rough around the edges. I've got a couple of little countertops, all the basics that you'd need, like, you know, the furnace, your craft table, that sort of stuff. And then here, it's just your basic living quarters. So you've got your bed, your storage, and a nice little desk for the blacksmith himself. And then, oh wait, and also did these beams up here because I thought I know I didn't want it upstairs. I knew the upstairs was going to be pointless for this build. So I left the above that like completely open. I just added beams instead to just make it that much more medieval look in a sense. And then out here would lead to the furnacey area bit, and yeah, that's what I've done so far. I've literally now just got to do the actual furnace itself here, like the little smeltery area. Now I'm probably going to get rid of this bit here because this bit probably needs to be flat, and I don't know. I'm going to go figure out my furnace and all that sort of jazz, and then hopefully I'll be done and we can call this episode a wrap. Right, so keep in mind I haven't got any hoppers right now. I haven't got enough iron to make the hoppers, so I've had to try and keep this a functional furnace. So like when I do have hoppers, it would be fully automatic. So obviously you've got your output furnace here, you've got your 2 fuel either side, and then there's just your your input at the top. But yeah, that's the basic furnace. Now I've just got to build like a roof over this, if that makes sense. Oh Christ. But like, why am I stuck? Right, I've got to build like a roof over this. I'm literally going to use the same wood as that roof. And essentially, all I'm going to be doing is building the roof from, say, like here. So that's going to go from here. It's going to go up, and then it's going to go down to here. Hopefully. Oh, for God, why creepers? I don't get it. I haven't even got my sword. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. Oh, right, where is he? Let me get rid of him for a bit, because I don't like him just chilling around my stuff. Oh, no. Oh, why didn't I hit him straight away then? Okay, right, so, plan is, build a roof above that, then it's done. That's it, literally, that's the build done. As soon as I built the roof above it, we can call it a day. So yeah, let's get cracking, I suppose. Okay, then that is our blacksmiths completed, guys. So we've got our little roofy bit over the furnace, and I really like the way I did the furnace with like the little sticky out bits here. But yeah, I really like the way I've done this. I've added like a little path going all the way to there and like heading down there a little bit. I'm probably going to add like some more details for that later. But yeah, overall I think this build's done. This is completely finished. Like, there's nothing more for me to personally add to this build. It's got all the basics that I needed. I'm going to give you one more quick like look through of everything, just so you know how it's done. There's a nice little blacksmith sign there, which I will replace with glowstone eventually when I get some. So let's go. Let's go through here, and we will see this nice little lobby area, waiting area type thing, where you can buy your stuff from the blacksmith. So you'd walk in like, oh yeah, let me have like a sword and like, I don't know, like an axe, I don't know, like whatever you'd want. And then obviously the blacksmith can be like, okay sir, here's the price, give me the money. And he goes off in the back, he's like, blah, 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 this is his kitchen, it's his bed and all that sort of stuff. And he goes out into the little area here, and he does all of his blacksmithy things, and he's like, dush, dush, dush. What am I doing? So yeah, this is like the little blacksmithy area like you saw, and like the little living area. I didn't do it too complicated because it's a simple blacksmith. He lives on his own. He doesn't have a wife. She died, unfortunately. I don't know. Nah, forget. I literally don't know. I just made a really dark backstory for a blacksmith. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is like his house. Oh, it's getting dark. This is his house and stuff. It's really simple, not a big deal inside. There's no upstairs. It's just a hollow roof thing. And that is it. Like I said, there's going to be like room here for like a hopper there, and then there's going to be like hoppers under there and a hopper behind there. So I can do all that cool stuff. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to give you a quick look from the back and stuff, so you can see what it looks like from the back. There's not much going on, but it keeps the effect of the house going. Obviously, there's no like main little mini supports like these here because there's no room for them. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much everything, guys. It's done. Nothing else to really see on this build. I think this build's finished, completed. Now, what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to write in the comments what you think I should build next. Like, maybe another house, a market, I don't know, like a butcher's, a farmyard, a mine shaft area. Like, I don't know, like literally anything you guys can think of. Let me know what to put in this village. My next build is probably going to be something small, simple, and easy to do, really. Which is going to be like maybe like a market stall here and there, just to give it like some nice colours and stuff. I don't know, but yeah, that's probably going to be my next build. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.